I consider myself a strong generalist in that I deal with people who struggle with anxiety and depression, as well as having specialty in the areas of eating disorders and women's issues and trauma. When I talk to people about managing their stress, I would say that the big thing that I explore with them is what has worked for them in the past. What are things that they enjoy? What are hobbies? What have been physical outlets that they've enjoyed, to see if we can work with something that they already have in their repertoire that we can build on. When I'm working with clients, one of the things that I really keep in mind is meeting the client where they are and really just start with what the client brings into the office and getting to know them and starting with the foundational relationship. I think that's really important to meet with the client, help them feel comfortable and get the process started. Beyond that, I really try to find out how people are thinking about things and find out where they may be really being hard on themselves or really thinking very critically or being maybe even harsh with themselves or unreasonable with themselves in their own minds, and really try to find ways to change some of those patterns and help them free up their thinking to think more positively or more productively, or helping them feel more empowered, as well as taking a look at the things they're actually doing and see if there are things that are happening that may not be as helpful for them being their best selves as possible. The greatest thing I like about being a therapist is getting to meet the people I'm working with. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own strengths. Everyone has their own goals. Everyone has their own things that they want for themselves and things that they want for their loved ones, and how to improve their life. And it's always an honor for me to get to know the clients that I'm working with. I always said to people that human beings are endlessly fascinating. And I think that's something that has created my interest in becoming a psychologist. And I think it's one of the things that I really enjoy about being a psychologist. I think for a lot of people, thinking about engaging in therapy can feel like a pretty big undertaking and can be a bit scary because you're meeting with someone you don't know and you're sharing a lot of personal information about yourself. And also remember that that's exactly why therapy can be helpful, is that you're working with someone who isn't part of your everyday life, who is bound by confidentiality, and really can be an impartial person to help you work through the problems that you're having and help you figure out what you need and what you want to work toward, and use your strengths and add to your toolbox of coping to move you towards those goals.